the product desk. The product desk used to, back in the day, 20 years ago, were very different to the recent product desks. They contain some really weird stuff, really esoteric stuff, and I'm not saying Richard's stuff was esoteric, but all the state-of-the-art videos were there. And I spent £375 on my practitioner carrying back carrier bags full of books. And I remember getting home and videos and thinking, I've got so much to learn in this NLP hypnosis coaching world. How am I going to get through it? And I thought to myself, I need to get a book on speed reading and a book on memory. I need to use NLP to master accelerated learning techniques. And I remember sitting there once with a book on memory and a book on speed reading and go, which do I read first? Do I speed read so I can do that? Or do I do this so I can remember how to speed read? Let's just do them both. So yeah, I learned how to speed read. In fact, I had a meeting with someone on Tuesday and we were talking about this because we've taught people how to do speed reading on some of the coaching courses actually the MasterCLASS, wasn't it? Because we're teaching strategies and yeah. And this guy, we were talking about stuff, just having a catch up. He said, because all those years ago, he said, you talked about speed reading, and I never really believed it. And I said, yeah. I said, even though you had the most convincing experience, I said, because he was in my office, and he said, you talked about speed reading twice before. Does it really work? I said, yeah, it works. So we did a practice group where I taught people how to do speed reading, got them to speed read a piece, and then answer questions later. And they remembered more from the bit they'd sped read. Just normal reading, sped read. He said, yeah, where can I find out more? He said, because you mentioned this thing called Ultradian rhythms. When the brain switches every 45 minutes, left hemisphere, right hemisphere. I said, yeah, that's Ernest Rossi's Psychobiology, Mind, Body, Healing, page 136. You can find out more about that. He goes, really? I went, I don't know. It just popped up into my head. Okay. I said, let's go and find out. And I remember going and grabbing it and going, oh my God, it is. It's page 136, Ultradian Rhythms, Rossi's Psychobiology, Mind, Body, Healing. I said, I sped read that book. Okay. My brain took it in and learnt that information. And what a wonderful, convincing experience that speed reading works.